Hey boos, hey, it is your girl, the Rising Phoenix Empath, coming at you from Maryland, and I want to jump on real quick, and I want to say this. I have a message, because I've been seeing a whole lot of negativity going around about the Ishas of the world, and even though I'm the Rising Phoenix Empath, I have to say I'm a Isha. Okay, my birth name is Tamisha, and I want you guys to know that there's so many negative stereotypes attached to the Ishas of the world. Now, Isha overall is woman. Okay, the meaning of Isha is woman, wife. Ancient Hebraic text tells us that woman means wife, mother, and mother of all living. Right? That's the overall woman. Woman being woman, born a woman, is the Isha. Okay? But it's no coincidence that black women in the 70s, 80s, and 90s had a resounding idea to name their black daughters Isha, because Isha is also the progenitor of the world. Black girl Isha is, right? And so today, there's so many negative stereotypes attached to the Isha, and I see so many content creators talking about comparing Pookie to Keisha. Now, Pookie isn't a name, so Pookie can be attributed to anybody. But when you say Keisha, you're specifically taking a dig on the African American community. And in 2023, the African American experience is just different for everybody, right? It's different for everybody. But for all the Keishas for all the Ishas, named Ishas out there. So if you are a black girl and your name has the suffix of Isha, I don't care if it's E, or just I. If your name is pronounced Isha, I want you to know ancient Hebrew, Isha, means mother of all living. And I further want you to know that the word Eva is the Latin derivative of Eve. Eve is the English derivative of Isha. And I want you to know that when God said, let there be woman, he didn't say, let there be woman. He said, let there be Isha. And I want you to know, if your name is Isha and you've been stereotyped and your name is stereotyped all throughout America, all throughout the world, I want you to know how special you are, how beautiful you are. And I want you to know that you come from being the progenitor of the world. To all my other Ishas of every race and creed, Isha means woman. And so we are all united in that sense, whether we're black, whether we're white, whether we're Indian, whether we're Asian, no matter what our cultural backgrounds are, we are all Isha and we are all women. And it is always my goal to empower women and to educate women and not to tear black women down or any woman down, and not to perpetuate the negative stereotypes attached to the Isha. I want you to know Isha is powerful. So this message is for all women. This message is for all Isha, but I do have a heart for the black girl Isha. I do, because I'm a black girl Isha, and I understand the stereotypes. If you're not trying to educate people, if you're not trying to bring together people, shut up. Just shut up. Because your platform devalues women and men. And sure, there are people in the world. There are Pookies in the world. There are negative women and negative men in the world who do stupid stuff, who bring down our respective communities. There are. But stop subscribing to the negative stereotypes as it pertains to the Isha. Leave us out of that. Leave us out of that, because I am defining myself. Not only am I defining myself, but it is written and documented that Isha is the mother of all living. And the word Isha is the ancient word for woman. Not Eve. Eve is the derivative of Isha. Eve is Greek, English, and Latin. Isha is Hebrew. Do your research and learn about yourself. And if you're following a content creator that would derogatorily put any Isha, any black girl Isha, in a negative stereotype or category by comparing them to the Pookies of the world, unfollow them. Follow people who will educate you on your history and who will unite the people and who will use their platforms for good, not to tear down people. Sexy Red and Suki, I love you. I might not buy your music. I might not even agree, but I love you. And I understand that we make the changes within our community by embracing people and loving people and not calling people out on our public platforms for clout and for likes. But we will change when we learn the art of calling people in for the betterment of our communities and for the betterment of the world. So much negativity in the world, we won't add to it. We won't add to it. Isha, you're powerful. Isha, don't sleep on the Isha. Don't sleep on me. I'm a Isha. Isha, mother of all living. Do your research.